I'm going to do this just a little bit differently, just a little bit. So in the description box, I'm going to put the runtime, the genre, obviously, and the cast and characters, both primary and secondary. And as usual, in the comment section, I'm going to put the link to the trailer. You watch it and you tell me what you think. Does it look like something worth watching? Now, here is how Amazon breaks it down. And by the way, they gave this an 80%. And also, Film Affinity gave it a 34%. Internet Movie Database gave it a 45%. Google users gave it a 77%. And Letterboxd gave it a 54%. Now, I'm going to go through this, and then I'm going to tell you how I would rate the movie and why I reached that number. Since he lost his wife, Michael has been a single dad to his two daughters, Lily and Nicole. When he gets involved with Maddie, a woman that he met online, his daughter Lily loves that Maddie is always there to lend a helping hand. But as Lily gets to know Maddie, she becomes suspicious of her. Does Maddie really care about them, or is she willing to do whatever is necessary to have her own family? Okay, right off the rip, you can tell that it's more so the latter as opposed to the former. Anybody who's seen enough drama thrillers, you get it. Now, I just watched this on Amazon Prime. It's free on there. It's also free on Roku. It might even be free on YouTube with the ads. It has ads on all of them, but the good thing is it's free. Now, here's how ChatGPT breaks it down a bit. Let me scroll up a bit because there's a lot here. Go down a bit. Suspense and thrills. The film builds suspense through Maddie's increasingly erratic and harmful behavior. Tension is heightened as Lily uncovers more about Maddie's past and intentions, leading to a dramatic confrontation. Here's two of the major themes. One is trust and deception. The film explores themes of trust, particularly how a seemingly perfect person can deceive those around them. Yeah, we're pretty familiar with that. And the other major theme is family protection. Lily's determination to protect her family despite not being believed by her father highlights the theme of familial loyalty and protection. Now, spoiler alert here. Let me go into some spoilers here. So, as more and more is uncovered about this woman, Maddie, here's the reason why it's in quotation marks. For every new family that she meets, she uses a different name. So, she met one family, she went by the name of, I think, Victoria. And then she goes by another name, Claire, for another family. Then she meets this family. Her name is Maddie. Now, to spoil a little bit of the ending, she apparently afterwards was, and I guess this was part of an alternate ending compared to, according to fandom, where she was talking to another family and introduced herself as Josie. So who knows what this woman's real name is? Nobody, but her character, according to, the movie, she's credited as Maddie because that's what they know her as. And then here's a major question I had about it. So after there was a physical confrontation between her and Michael's family with Michael and his daughters, she held the youngest daughter, Nicole, hostage, while she also attacked the father with a knife, stabbed him in the stomach. The daughter runs off, dials 911, and she hears sirens outside. She runs outside, and the screen cuts to black. And then afterwards, you just see like this quick 60-second scene where Michael and his daughters appear to be move on with their lives. And I guess he's going to take a break from dating, especially online dating. It's probably a smart decision after dealing with that situation. Now, my question is, okay, so what happened? Did she get arrested? Did she get away? Did they catch her and she got institutionalized because of her massive insanity? Or was she arrested and convicted and sentenced to prison for about 75 years. Now, why do I say 75? Because she killed 3 people in here. And we all know that, according to the law, murder is 25 to life. So 3 murders, that's 75 to life right there. So, but here's what ChatGPT said. ChatGPT says that she ended up dead. Now, I asked ChatGPT, I said, what happened to Maddie at the end? Was she arrested and sentenced to prison? Was she institutionalized? Did she get away? What happened to her? It says right here, Maddie's demise. In a dramatic turn of events, Maddie ends up dead. This is a common resolution to the Wrong series. A bunch of movies called Wrong. We'll get into that later. Where the antagonist's plans unravel, leading to their downfall. Specifically, Maddie meets her end during the climactic struggle with the family she sought to manipulate and control. Okay, but then there's still no detail as to if she died, then how did she die? Was she shot to death by the police because she was dumb enough to try to attack them, or whatever happened with that? Like, what is that? What? How do we know that she ended up dead? What part of the movie implied that? Climactic scene, struggle and fall. During this confrontation, Maddie falls from a significant height or gets into a situation where she sustains fatal injuries. Could have been shot by the cops. This dramatic fall or accident is often a hallmark in Lifetime thrillers to ensure the antagonist is no longer a threat. Now, here's what fandom said. Alternate ending. An alternate ending to the film showed Maddie stalking another family after escaping the Stone household. She approached a young girl named Scarlett and introduced herself as Josie. After which Scarlett answered Josie's questions regarding her parents by stating that her mother had passed on. Scarlett's father later appeared, leading to Maddie Josie introducing herself to her new intended target. But where in here does it say... I thought I saw it here somewhere, but according to fandom, she got arrested. It says right here, a shocked Maddie broke down, realizing that she had lost, and ran away from the house in a desperate attempt to escape, but off-screen, she failed to escape and is arrested by the police. So different sources are saying different things. So there's a couple things I don't know. One, I don't know what her ultimate fate was, whether it be death, imprisonment, institutionalization, or escape. I don't know. And also, we still don't even know what her name is. Josie, Maddie, Victoria, Claire. I mean, what is her name? So, ultimately, I think because of some of those confusions and some of those open questions, I would give this movie a good 7, maybe 7.5. That's where I feel that it's at. But if you watch the movie, you might think differently. You might give it a perfect 10, or you might think it sucks and give it a 1. You judge for yourself. If you've already seen the movie, tell me what you think. Give it a rating. Give this video a like. Give me a subscription if you haven't already subscribed. I have a lot of other movies and shows that I talk about, mostly drama, horror, thriller, suspense, some action thrillers. I'm going to get into more of them. I'll be doing Marvel and DC movies pretty soon. I'm also going to get to more action thriller movies like the Fast and Furious movies, the Mission Impossible movies, the Terminator films, the Matrix films, the Taken films, the Jason Bourne films, all that type of stuff. So I'm kind of expanding myself right here because when I started, it was mostly just the horror films. So I'm kind of branching out a bit, and I do find it to be pretty fun and entertaining. So ultimately, like and subscribe, and I got more coming for you. Stay tuned.